Hello guys, welcome back to the Chelsea Godfather channel. Please subscribe for daily Chelsea related videos. Guys, when it rains it pours. When it rains it pours. Yesterday was a happy day. I was cheesing yesterday. Today, no, not so happy. Not so happy. Not so happy. I mean, 3 players, 3 not so happy newses. Let's start with the Chelsea players. Reese James, Reese is out, guys. Reese is out for months. Hamstring. His hamstring is gone. He busted his hamstring while in practice. I mean, obviously we were concerned. Our last game, when we played Liverpool at the bridge, we all saw James being subbed out, but credit to Pochettino, right? Credit to Pochettino. He said, "Listen, guys, don't worry about anything. It's just fatigue, right? It's just routine fatigue. Nothing to worry about. No injury." But of course, later they show us pictures. They show us videos of Reese training throughout the week. He's looking good. He's looking sharp. And everything is looking nice and sweet until we wake up this morning and boom, Reese James injured again. Hamstring out for months, 2 to 3 months. Guys, that is troubling news. It's troubling news. We cannot put our heads inside sand. It's troubling news. Yes, we have Gusto, and that's why we signed up Gusto as cover. So that's obviously it's a bit less of a concern this season compared to in prior seasons. Also, Caicedo can play right back, and I believe that Disasi as well can also deputize at right back from time to time. So there's ample cover at right back, but we all know why it's a concern, because we know that Reese James, when he's 110% fit, there's no other right back in the world that's better than him right now. And so the concern stems from the fact that it's obvious that James is injury prone. If we had any lingering doubts, any remaining doubts left, all those doubts are basically gone. Fortunately for us, Reese James is injury prone, and so it's all about game time, management, positional play management for Reese James going further. I mean, whatever is done is done. He's out, he's injured, he's not coming back for at least 3 months. So it's where do we go from here? And where we go from here is Reese James is going to be, for Reese James to have a long-term career at Chelsea, is going to have to be as a rotational player. Save him for the important games and so on and so forth. It is what it is. So Reese, we are praying and wishing you goodwill, and that you heal quickly and return to the field as quickly as possible. Moving along, next player, Lewis Hall. That's the whole Lewis Hall issue. The whole Chelsea nation is in meltdown mode. Today the Hall sale to Newcastle is just about being finalized. for anywhere from 28 million pounds to 30 plus million pounds. Honestly, I don't know what the final number is. 18 years old, left back slash midfielder. I believe he's only played about 10 or 12 games for Chelsea. 18 years old from our academy team, and so fans are not happy because Lewis Hall is a promising talent. I mean, we've seen him play for Chelsea. He is skilled. He is a talented player, notwithstanding that he's still just 18 years old. And my initial reaction when the rumors first began to appear all over Twitter is, heck no, we cannot sell Lewis Hall. He's one of our brightest talents from Cobham. But guys, it is what it is, guys. I mean, let's be real. We cannot eat our cake and have it too. We cannot eat our cake and have it too. And what am I talking about? Moises Caicedo, 115 million pound deal. Romeo Lavia, up to 58 million pound deal. I mean, this thing has to be balanced. Yes, there is still FFP. Yes, we're in good shape, but we're in good shape because we have assets that we can use to balance these books. And as it is right now, it's a balancing act. And with regards to the case of Lewis Hall, when you have a player who has the opportunity to make a permanent move, whether or not it's his boyhood club, Newcastle boyhood club or not, it doesn't really matter. The point is, the opportunity has been presented to Lewis Hall to make a permanent move and be playing with the first team permanently and regularly at 18 years old in the Premier League, and it happens to be a top 4 team. He was given this option, right? That's the option that's on the table. Notwithstanding he's signed a long-term deal, that's the option, and that's the option that Lewis Hall said yes to. Lewis Hall didn't have to. Lewis Hall could have done like Levi Colwill. Remember, Colwill went on loan. Colwill pushed to actually leave. He's like, play me or sell me. That was Colwill. I made video on this last year. I can even put a little card on top. Play me or sell me. And eventually Colwill calmed down and went on loan. And we are currently reaping the benefits of Colwill not pushing to be sold. Had Colwill pushed to be sold, Colwill would have been sold last year. So Hall, Levi pushed to be sold, and we have FFP considerations, and so it is what it is. You cannot eat your cake and have it too. There's gonna be repercussions when we spend over 200 million this summer. So that's the whole deal with the Levi Hall deal. I don't want him to be sold, but I can understand why he's being sold, and we just have to keep it moving. He wants to play regularly, and as of right now, Levi is number 4 on the depth chart in terms of left back. Whether we agree or we don't agree, that's where Pochettino has him. And in terms of midfield play, which is where Levi would rather play, Levi is even deeper in the depth chart in midfield than he is at left back. And before we even bought Caicedo and Lavia, Pochettino barely played Levi. Levi. I'm so sorry, guys. Lewis Hall. My mind is so crazy. is wrapped up. Pochettino played Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall barely played him this preseason. So, guys, the writing was pretty much written on the wall. Just that we did not want to see it. Moving along, Olise. Last but not least, is the Olise deal has collapsed. I mean, y'all already heard about it. Crystal Palace not happy about us. Claimed that we tapped up, did some illegal shenanigans. Claimed threatened to report Chelsea to a tribunal, and for whatever reason, Todd Bowley decided to fold his hands and just let that one go. And Olise has just gone on ahead and signed a 4-year contract extension today to remain at Crystal Palace. So that chapter is closed. It is what it is. The funny thing is, I'm not as concerned about missing out on Olise as I am with regards to selling Lewis Hall. I mean, because we know Lewis Hall is our boy, and we know the talent that he's working with. So this sale kind of pains me. I won't lie. I'm not really happy. I'm not totally happy about it. But from a business perspective, from an FFP consideration, and from the consideration of deals that are on the table, and consideration of our current squad, and what Lewis Hall wants, the desires of the actual player, it is all roads lead to one thing, and that is Lewis Hall being sold to a new Newcastle. So guys, that's all I have for today. How do you all feel about these news about Reese being injured again, Lewis Hall being sold, and Olise deal that just collapsed? Should we buy another player, or should we just let it be? For me, with regards to the Olise deal falling apart, it opens up the door for us to go after Mohamed Kudus. Todd B, if you are out there and you're watching this video, please, if it's possible for you to intervene in the Kudus deal before West Ham signs the player, please try and get it done. Guys, that's all I have for today. Take care and God bless you all. Peace.